Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. Hunter Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You've got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the pistol, Williams. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. The ball is out! And out of bounds inside the 5. The sideline saves him there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go, go!
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down give to Robinson. Shoots away from one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
Go right side, caught by Mooney. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Set up the screen here for Harrison. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
70.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bears will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Romadunze! And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Romadunze touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let go.
We go play action here. It's Milroe. Into the hands of Harrison. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Falcon first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Milroe now to throw. Connects with Harrison again. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Completed to his running back.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Roll.
Running left is Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go. Stretch the eagle.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
And he could only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Hurt. Street. Rig alert.
Let's get that touch.
Ready.
Now a design run. Here's Milroe. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game in the first half. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, they need 7. Williams set to pass. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Bears. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
1st down, Williams to throw. Setting up the screen. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
If that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st down, they'll run. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Williams from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Bill Rowe from the gun. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Williams on 1st down. He's going to push one deep down the right. This is caught inside the 15. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Drops this one down here for Williams. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. There's a give, left side. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and goal, it's Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Good.
From the gun, Milrow. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First down.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Deputy Lions.
Now it's Milrow. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And they will score a touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
third. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the ball...
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. He's got Harrison. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Reaches the 40. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Williams. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
1st down, Williams. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Now here's Williams. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third down, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
Off the play fake, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
They bring Thomas in motion. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
That's his man, caught by Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Odunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Milrow with it on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Robinson. The second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Let's go now. Bronco, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Bison.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for third down. So after the false start penalty, they're left with third and 8.
Hurt. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Dragon, 60. 19, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Well, the it's still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And they take him down right along the 30.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Cougar 19! Cougar 19!
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. Panther 6, 18, 5 in.
Milroe from the gun. That one complete to Pitts. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Go.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it, and he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Stout all set to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
16 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
Falcons take over first and 10. The Falcons take over first and 10. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, here's Milrow. Coming near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. Drake London with a touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Bears 35.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Back to throw it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Brings up second and 1 at the 40-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bears losing by 7. Just a yard left to go on second down. To the air yet again, Williams. Hits his running back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. Pack the 6.
Setting up to pass. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
18, 19, Tiger, 19, 18, Cardinal, 18, Dragon, 60.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
1st and 10 around to Robinson. Now he's past the 25. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready.
Another carry for Robinson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap, a get to Robinson. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
On for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it will be a touchback out to the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Wide open, downfield, got it! And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's a design run from the rook. And what a hit as our final play here in regulation. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
Well, he nearly took care of the work for his entire offense if he'd been able to take it all the way. I think they go on to win this game, quite honestly, Kate. He couldn't quite do that, but he has sure set his offense up for success.
First down from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Will be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
To throw is Williams. Now set up the screen. Here's a Dunte. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one, as they'll have none remaining in OT. Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Say no to the chip shot. They want to go up 6 here. It is 4th and goal. Now to throw. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room, and no margin for error.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner, if they can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Gotta hurry this to the line.
1st and 10.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 by 6. 18, pioneer.
Milrow from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go. Hot 70, hot 70.
To throw. This is a heater going deep. Oh, big interception here. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
First down, Williams. Going deep towards the end zone. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it. And he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job. And in this moment, he was that dude.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.